All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
rezero, Season 3, Episode 2. Subaru is once again dead.
He's died. Yes.
Yeah, he's died.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Subaru died.
Yeah. Massive spoiler.
Yeah.
But so maybe this season we are going to learn the importance of emotional boundaries, so that way you don't get face splattered by the sympathetic magic of this new Sin Archbishop.
Yeah, having a crowd getting riled up in a sort of like comedic crowd work situation.
Dark jest, if you will.
Yeah, I love it. It gives me bard energy. It's really dark and intense. And then just the idea that it wasn't something that there was any defense for. Once they were in, they were in.
Right.
Like you had to almost have somebody break them from the hypnosis or something.
Yeah, exactly. Stick them with a needle or something like that. Yeah.
Right. And then they just die. Then they just die. Head explodes. Everybody dies. It's over.
And it wasn't a targeted attack against you, Subaru, or any of the people that you're really with.
Right.
It was just we're just gonna mess up this city.
Yeah. There's obviously the Sin Archbishop of Greed there as well. But the idea that we have two of them here. They don't seem to be connected. Now, obviously, they're probably working together, but it's so they're just here to start a panic, to start causing chaos. Because Subaru died, we don't know what the follow-up to this, death crowd, massacre was.
Right.
But we can assume some things.
Oh, yeah.
We have learned a little bit about the city and its very odd kind of prison vibes and such.
Right.
So that's another thing there as to what it originally was built for as well, with a name like Priestella. That's
very specific.
Specific
in this world and with this world's lore.
Yeah. But yeah, we're also in our very Japan cultured thing because of our reincarnated friend that we don't know of from probably the Hoshin Company, something tied to that
long time ago. Yeah.
So that's that. And then we've got also the Astrea family drama, which is
love some good family drama.
Lovely. Love to have some good family drama. We hadn't really developed Reinhardt as much as a character before we sidelined him and he went on his main character thing.
Oh yeah.
I found the lost heir, and he's like, sorry, I'm the protagonist of another JRPG. I'm not here,
he might just be our most important tool.
Right.
Or the one that we have to constantly protect and cover the ears for, because his ears can pick up a lot. And so hopefully he's imagine if he's completely separate from Subaru when this whole thing happened and his face also got squashed. Just because everyone's like, what's happening?
See, his ears are tuned specifically to felts. He does not need to pick up everything like Superman,
Right. But the fact that he's here, fantastic. You have a very powerful ally that you can maybe lean on. So let's get that, history of him and his family and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Huh? Oh. Nice.
Okay.
This is Priscilla's
right-hand
man.
Sure.
Yeah. We get into this, yep. You're from the real world. Yep.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And that's fun that they're having it be this way when we've had characters bring up all these turns of phrase that we have never heard before.
Yeah. Right.
That's a pretty big bit of info to confirm here.
Well, I think it was very much hinted at in season 1.
Definitely.
Like a very big hinted thing. There's just now that they're being like, yes, it is confirmed.
Whoa!
Okay, so why were you brought here? Real talk, brother.
Sure. Aw, that's sweet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. That's what it was. All right.
All right.
Great. I was wondering, given that we were bringing everything back with the selection group and everything, that we would
Like,
end up having that.
If that
brought
get
up.
confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, because it was very much one of those things where in season 1 you just have that like, wait, huh?
Yeah.
And then rewatching season 1, it's like, oh, it's really obvious, but they're just trying to keep it on the DL at the moment because they're not on the same side.
Yeah, it's not the most relevant bit of information yet.
Oh, I was saying they're not actually friends. They're on opposite
sure.
sides of the selection, kind of conflict.
Yeah. I'm totally fine.
Well.
Wait here. Do not go.
I love that immediately we can start to see the lines underneath his eyes of like the stress. And
Oh yeah.
he's like, not again. All right, let's get the OP.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. The slow walks with all the gangs, yeah. With the ukulele, but it's an electric guitar.
Right.
Oh,
It's a magic item.
jeez.
Okay.
We're tearing this whole place apart. Whoa.
Painted the town red.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wait, like, this could end up, like, unifying everybody if they just bring in a whole bunch of mob beasts.
Oh, yeah.
And, like,
Oh, absolutely.
whoa. Shit. It's the kid. Okay. Yeah.
Right. So it's not. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh God.
Oh,
and
it's
the
gonna
fact
be
that
slow.
it's. Yeah. Oh. No.
Oh my gosh. Whoa, they're like linked. He's feeling the choking feeling.
Yeah. Well, right, because it's the same magic. Oh, fuck. No.
Whoa.
Okay.
Breathe.
right.
Manual breathing.
Yes, your singing was that bad.
Yeah. Right. How many people can you communicate in a short amount of time that there's a disaster?
Well, I think you have to do what you did with the previous loop, where it's the, hey guys, this is another thing where I can't tell you why, but I need your help.
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is still in the same general kind of
I need
vicinity.
you to attack me. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Just a little flare. It just signals her to start sooner. Run, 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 if you can. Cover your ears.
So maybe it starts with eyes and then ears continues it.
Ah, I like it. Okay.
Right.
Cover your ears. Cover your ears, man.
The ears are part of it too.
Fuck.
Damn it. Whoa.
Oh, okay. But the flare did go up, so.
Oh!
Alright, I love it.
Bro! Look at this guy!
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was all it took. Yeah, the famous
Right,
master
of course they would have heard of him.
Boom! Boom! Just
Not even using his sword.
jeez!
Shatters them.
He is a monster. Neck chop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, I like that cut.
Whoa. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're still all wrapped up in the. Oh, is she linked to their lives?
Yeah,
maybe?
so that does make it a bit tricky to kill her.
Oh yeah. No, Subaru.
He can do that.
Oh.
But at least Subaru was one of them, so.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right.
What a cool mechanic.
Yeah. No, be honest. Even if you don't tell them everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, what? Oh, she can feel it, yeah. Oh, Beatrice is the best!
Okay.
Oh! Yeah. I like this. We're choosing routes as to go, like, which people we're gonna call for help with, you know? Because he takes all the magic in the air and everything.
Okay.
He is that powerful.
That is also a fun limitation.
Yes!
Oh, yeah!
Yes! They will be able to see!
Mm-hmm. But sound also had a part to play.
Uh-huh. She does still have her strength and chains.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's not waste time.
That's right. Nice.
Wow.
With my eyes closed.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to try either. Yeah. I have the range, so, you know. Yeah.
She already got them.
Nice. She's already, like, understanding how the magic works.
All right.
Oh. Vengeance for Betelgeuse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Husband. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's fun. Yep. I don't even know who you are. Nice.
Cool.
Her ability's not working on Amelia or anybody here because she's so distracted. Wow! Oh!
All right.
Unlimited Ice Blade works. Whoa!
All right.
Oh!
Way to go. Now, try and get everyone else out. All right, backpack time. Let's go.
We are flying. Nice.
Cool. All right. Get the spell out. Oh.
Right. The stuff in the past.
Yep. I love this back and forth.
Well, this is a much larger flare. It's getting...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Reinhardt will definitely be showing up. Oh. Yep.
Uh-huh.
There she is.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Did she just get roasted?
I think she just got burned. Oh. Well, crap.
Okay. I see. Okay. I love it.
Well, we made it past, stage 1.
Yep, exactly. Can you imagine how infuriating that would be?
Oh, the river's running blood.
Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, I like it.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Oh, fun.
We're moving right along.
Yeah, we got ourselves a nice little bit of iterations with Subaru trying to go in and stop.
Yep.
Yes, everything that goes on here, but we found out, hey, the power links her to all the people that are underneath the control of the Wrath.
Right.
Power, yeah.
She can sync up people. She doesn't just have to sync up her victim that she's about to kill. Mm-hmm. She can also sync them up to herself.
Right.
Which then means that she's got an army of puppets. It means if you kill her, they die too. Mm-hmm. That's a very... I love the way that basically this power is something that sets it up to be very tricky to deal with.
It's a puzzle, yeah.
It's very much a puzzle, even though with how much the story's progressed and how much better Subaru has gotten at navigating these situations, he can get Byakuo on his side really quickly. Emilia follows after him, right? All of these things where it's like, okay, this should be a lot simpler, but no, it's still going to be a right pickle, and there's another Archbishop on top of that.
Yeah, and so because you took too long in the fight, Regulus showed up.
Right.
Because everybody was basically panicking to show up once, big magic, eruption goes off in the sky.
Yep.
And because of the way it looked with the first thing, Reinhardt ended up showing up immediately, but having a gigantic ice pillar in the tower wouldn't make Reinhardt show up because that's just necessarily a noise. It doesn't have this connotation of an alarm going
Yeah,
out,
exactly.
you know?
Like that probably was not just a visible signal, but also like had something where Reinhardt can just sense that, oh, one of the people that works for me.
I don't think it's that. I
Off.
think it's literally just a firework, whereas this is something that's lower. It's not necessarily making a massive bit of visual, like, kind of stuff to it. And so even if he's on his way, it's too late because Emilia's been taken. Therefore, Subaru needs to die so that he can undo this quickly. If he doesn't die, though, we're in big trouble because I get the vibe more and more as they were iterating through this that what's probably going to be scary about this arc is that the save points might be very close together.
Yes.
And that's because there's just too many things and people all in the same place. There's too many ways with which, if Subaru has it on a time-based system, he can learn infinite knowledge, basically, with how many people are around him.
Oh, yeah. And
so the save point is probably going to be very quick. So you need to die quickly, Subaru, or you just get lucky and hope that yeah.
And we've already experimented with a few different options. I like that we also got some concrete information from this one in that Shamak would not work. That was a great idea. And then it's like, nope, that isn't going to fix it. We also know that this Archbishop is able to effectively either conjure or get her other hostage to her for, additional leverage if she needs to, right? So that's going to be a much harder rescue.
That could be tied to the chains, honestly. I think it's something more likely that it's not tied to the power directly and it's more tied to the chains. There has been a lot of focus, I would say, in ReZero with the power of like magic and items and stuff and medias and stuff like that. So given that nothing in that power and what's been described seems like it needs to be connected to this, it could also just be a spell. This is also just a world where we have crazy high fantasy magic and such. So, it's not going well, but this could also just be the situation where it just becomes war and then people are going to die. You can't get a perfect good ending out of this, Subaru. That's very possible.
And I think the big setup for that is that Emilia's getting taken, because I think then we're going to have something where, like you were saying, like, oh no, like when is the checkpoint gonna get updated since Subaru hasn't died? I think it's going to be something where then it's going to be, okay, Emilia's been kidnapped. Cool, we saved the people in the town square. Great.
Right.
But now we need to do this.
Yeah.
And we need to do this like quickly because who knows what they're planning next. So
and this is bad. Like having most likely 3 Sin Archbishops all within close proximity with Gluttony being somewhere nearby as well. This is really bad because we still don't know what Regulus Cordius can do. We don't know as far as what his ability is, his witch cult power, his specific thing. And given that he wants to take Emilia for his wife, there's she's got the the blood connection to the witch and stuff. So you could end up having a situation where it's we're trying to then create offspring that could then have the powers of the witch. It could also be something where his ability is also a dominating one of some kind that could it very much makes me think of some of the things that happen in season 2 where the fact that Emilia has been or is going to be taken, it would seem that might mean that the enemies might get a surplus in their numbers, shall we say, as a result of this happening. And what that would mean exactly, who knows? What do you mean a surplus in their numbers?
Well, like if there ends up like some kind of
like what?
Emilia's connection to Okay, well, to Satala, yeah. That it might turn into something where then they're able to tap into that somehow, not just in the, you will birth offspring that will have a connection to Satala as well.
Okay, so you're talking about there being some way in which they'll bring more magic, more magic of their own through invoking.
I don't know.
Okay, gotcha. Because I think the 79th wife thing feels very personal in that it's like, she's mine now.
Well, right, it's the greed thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want everything, yeah. But I think that there's more of a worry that there's a long-term thing than a short-term thing, and if we have all of them here, it does feel almost like, did we just conveniently have the reason why we set all this up potentially dropped into our lap here, or was this a convenient cool, this is Amelia, I'm yoinking her and I'm out of here?
I think that's what it was, because it's
they didn't plan to grab Amelia. This was just
they might have had the plan to grab Amelia, and that's why they're here, but this attack was not meant to cause that to happen, right? Because it's still something where Subaru is acting with his own agency with the whole return by death and the information that he has. But if a bunch of crazy stuff happens in the city, right? Yeah, the players that are there will take notice, right? And so as we're going through the iterations, we're starting to see who those players are and the way in which their motivations will bring them in and what they'll do.
Yeah, so I'm very excited to have a Sin Archbishop potential duo or trio all working together
it'll
here.
Be great fun.
And having them all fight basically in tandem, because right now, this does feel like they're more reacting just to this all, just going to shit. Having Subaru then able to mentally hold himself down, able to actually stay calm, able to keep himself together despite dying rapidly twice
in horrifying
ways here, one much slower than the other. Grabbing Beatrice, because of all the stuff that we went through in season 2, being like, no, you don't need to explain anything.
Yep.
You spoke to me. I can see what's going on just on your face. Let's go. But then Amelia also following up the same way as well. I feel like this is what ReZero was always meant to be. It feels like in a lot of ways we're moving away from the Subaru's doing everything himself. He's laying all the burden upon himself to solve all the problems this way. And it's now going to be, no, you can actually rely on these people and you can lean on them. He's fully graduated because of his development in season 2 from being the, in some ways, the greedy, selfish incel in a lot of ways. So now he's actually actually the hero. He actually is capable of doing this by relying on them. And then the openings,
he's not a loner.
And the openings and endings really seem to support that as well. But also this doesn't feel like it works well actually for the Witches cult, because if it was part of their plan at all to bring all these people here, you kind of would unintentionally unify them a little bit by bringing in an exterior threat. So I really wonder if this is their plan at all, or if this is more of a thing of where Subaru's agency is really screwing everything up. Because if you want to have a convenient way to have a whole bunch of powerful or important people with the kingdom all in one place, attack it like in the OP with a whole bunch of mob beasts and the Sin Archbishops and stuff, it doesn't feel right that you would just go into, well, we're going to do a random act of terrorism and kill a whole bunch of people here.
Right.
If you want to get the jump and kill a whole bunch of people. So I feel like the actual motivation as to why they're here and the actual reason as to why this is all being done is still very much in the background right now.
I think so too. I think there's also enough information in this episode for us to posit that they are not actually working together. Because at the very least, in the most direct sense, this attack here was, a thing that was not a thing that both of them were doing together, right?
Okay. Huh.
Regulus was not involved in the attack, but then once, it turns into this big fight, he responds. 2, their different intentions for Amelia were about as different could be.
Well, that's why I think Amelia is not part of their plan at all. Like,
okay,
that's Amelia's whole thing with 79th wife and all that. That's entirely a selfish thing. That has nothing to do with their plan. Because,
sure.
Again, I think they. I disagree with you. I think they are working together probably. Okay. But I think that it's more the he doesn't just stroll around the city, as he was in episode 1. Like he's getting his morning constitutional or what have you. Like he's got actually some like.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I have no doubt that they will end up working together. But from what we've seen so far, it has all been things that they're doing separate from each other. It hasn't been concerted, joined efforts.
That's not true with regards to season 2. We saw actually Gluttony and Regulus Greed working together, and that's when they nabbed Rev.
Yes, I was meaning about in this city.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, I totally am following with you there. I think that, this was a convenient way in which things ended up stacking on each other in a way that actually didn't really work out well for them.
Because even if they are working together in like they have a plan, that they're doing and all that stuff, the whole I'm going to kill hundreds of people in the town square very publicly, that very much feels to me like the thing that the wild card is doing that you don't want them to do because, no, we want to be able to walk around in the city and have people not know we're here. Why would you do that?
Sure.
But unless they're specifically wanting to, draw some response, which they could.
That's actually a good point. The power that Wrath has might actually be so strong that it's even a bit dangerous for the other Sin Archbishops to work with, because they could get swelled up in it as well. Who knows?
Possibly.
That might be part of the reason why this is a completely independent thing. So you might be right in that regard. Who's to say?
But very fun. First of the regular length episodes.
Yeah, and very, very quickly escalating things rather nicely. Yeah. The pacing was really good. Also, the reveal that Al is from our world. That was really cool. It was something that felt very much hinted at in season 1. On rewatch, it was even more obvious. But yeah, this is cool to just have it be a thing it's totally revealed. It was nice to have a little bit more teasing of it in the first episode. But to then have him just straight up go and be like, hey, these are little sayings from Earth.
Right.
You would know them, right? And thus you
get
know.
It, right? Yeah.
And then I don't have to say it out loud. But
yeah,
that's fun because I do want this ensemble cast of characters to be more connected than divided.
Yeah.
And if they are all, for the most part, doing this because of, their own personal selfish reasons to become, rulers of the kingdom, but also in some ways because it's just the natural thing to do, then, whoever ends up becoming the ruler, you'd want alliances with everybody else involved. So it might be an all's fair in love and war kind of situation really soon where it's like, maybe Felt wins, maybe Anastasia wins, maybe Amelia wins, maybe Priscilla wins. Who cares? Either way, we can't do all this.
Right now, we need to stop whatever's happening in the city.
Well, not even just that. We can't do a kingdom thing if Sin Archbishops can come in and just en masse kill tons of people.
Right.
So, let's work together. And I'm kind of a fan of that side of things with an ensemble cast then being able to all show off all the things that they can do because we've spent the time to be like, you've built them up, you've gotten to know them, you're a little bit invested in even the characters like Priscilla, even though you don't really like her necessarily.
Right, it's like, good move, giving Amelia that little boost of confidence, the little nudge of like, hey, listen to your gut.
Yeah. And I will say, just to segue from that, I love a more confident Amelia. It's so cool to think about how much of this is because of season 2, but Amelia was not confident at all in season 1.
And this is also a great way to double down on the lesson that Subaru got from season 2, where it's hey, even if you have a specific reason why you're like, I should probably do this by myself because, the cult is after Amelia and all that stuff, right? So I don't want her to be a target. You're in this together, right?
Yeah.
That's There's no other way to slice this pie, right? Like you're all working together, and so then let's figure out together how to do this. Except maybe not always with Reinhardt because he's a greedy little mana goblin that
the reveal basically of what we got in the world building back in season 1 of like, if you are a magic user of some kind, you basically draw the mana from the area. So if you are in the space with 2 magic users, part of the battle is actually
battling over
the mana itself. That means then that the stronger magic person can literally just shut down someone's ability to even do anything.
Right.
Which is fun because that leans into the whole anime aura aspect of just
absolutely.
Someone walks in and their aura is just too strong.
Right.
And they just silence everything. The reveal that Reinhardt, who was already kind of the power ceiling in season 1, is revealed to be the fucking strong.
It's not just, hey, this is a problem that you might deal with like if you have a strong swordsman nearby in general. No. Yeah. Reinhardt's just different. And so he is
built different. They said it in the show.
And so it's just sorry. Now, I still think he might be your best bet and just be like, hey, Reinhardt, here's the situation.
Right.
Flair, whatever. There's some sympathetic magic. Can you, like, before you kill them, just, like, carry them and, like, jump that way, like, really far? Like,
yeah,
just take them someplace that no one else is there.
Because things escalated so much with Emilia, we might not be able to go and do a reset. But if his thing is that, hey, I can just shut down all, people's access to magic, that might be why Wrath or Sirius Romani Conti was like, oh, I'm just using chains right now and not the red and purple flames that she was using against Emilia. She's like, what the fuck? Like, I can't even use that here.
This entire ocean of magic is at my door. Why is it dry?
Or why is it all drawing itself towards him?
Right,
Can I get something? No, we don't like you.
Yeah.
I also just love it as well because the Flair thing did work. He did show up ridiculously fast, but showing that he is not just keyed towards felt. He is a knight in shining armor. He is like
he is the Superman.
Is someone taking advantage of the weak?
Yep.
Well, sorry, Subaru, I didn't unintentionally called you weak, but I will then go and solve that problem.
But oh hey, if someone has sympathetic magic that's based on people's attention, a flare also kind of helps them with that.
Yeah, and you might be too honorable of a knight, Reinhardt, to go ice spike up the butt like first time you're about to speak, rather than it's like, I will now introduce you to my name. I mean, no, not my name. I'm sorry. I will then allow you to introduce me to your name.
Right.
Before I then go, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say can be used against you in a court of law, blah, blah, blah.
And before it's just like, Reinhardt, there's sympathetic magic. Don't kill him. Oh, that's fine. Chokehold. Everybody passes out, and then he's just like, all right, cool. And then,
wait, that's way too smart. You're right. That's literally the way that you avoid this magic is you just,
because then they're not like going crazy trying to kill people either.
You just asphyxiate them to the point that they get knocked out. They're
in doubt,
unconscious.
choke a bitch,
Right. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty that would ask Reinhardt for that,
Probably. And he'd be like, but you've done nothing wrong. And it's like, no, I've been a very bad person. And he just doesn't get it. Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.